Hi, Patrick here, and in today's training, I want to share about how to promote your brand. And this is especially useful, or should I say suitable, for like authors who want to sell their books, or consultants who want to sell their consultancy or their services, coaches who want to sell their coaching program, speakers who want to sell their seminars, their speaking engagement, their training program, or anyone who are involved with the digital product business who want to sell their courses and so on, because they know it's very important to promote, to build their expertise. And of course, the expertise is equals to the brand that they have. Now, people know that the consumer understand, you understand, I understand that brand is a very, very, very important value in the business, because when the prospects trust the brand, they will buy and then they'll become customers. Now, many entrepreneurs or marketers, they want to learn how to sell their expertise, how to sell their stuff, how to promote their brand. So they are thinking of how can I actually do that? So there are a lot of courses out there. There are even $1,000 courses. There are low price books and so on that touch on this topic, like how to promote yourself even though if you're nobody, and so on, those kind of angle, right? I think that in my humble opinion, it's the right question that we got to ask ourselves. Is that should we even be asking the question like how to sell our expertise? How should we sell our brand? Because if you think again, it is not about how to be tactical or how to become tricky on how to sell our expertise. The real answer, in order to build a brand, it is just be really good in what you do. Now, just try to conceptualize this. A speaker. Let's say a speaker wants to fill up the room for his seminars. He try all kinds of tactics, try to polish up the credibility and so on. Or the speaker could just focus in getting really good in what he does and tell the prospects, hey, I was able to get these results. Come to my seminar and I'll teach you how to get these results. That's it. That will just literally crush it. Of course, I'm not referring to the marketing strategies, where it's running Facebook ads, email marketing, and all those kind of stuff. We're not touching on that. We're just talking on the macro view, on the branding aspect. The same concept with an author. So instead of trying to think, how can I get people to buy my books and read, get really good in what you're going to teach in the book and put it all inside the book with results. Because if you have results, right, you have your brand in that sense. And the results will sell. Now, I'm not saying that the result will sell on its own. Again, I'm giving you the macro view. Of course, you got to know some marketing methods and so on to sell your books, sell your seminar, sell your services, sell your courses and everything else. So the question is that, are we focusing on like how to sell, or are we focusing on how can we get results for ourselves? And that results is actually your brand. So like for instance, my brand is all about achieving freedom, right? So I have to live within my brand, and I focus on having freedom for myself. And when I achieve that, right, my audience will be able to relate and they want to get the same results. Like I wouldn't say that I made the most money with all the other internet marketers and so on, because that would be probably impossible. But comparatively, humbly, I think I have more time than most of them. I mean, I have time to meditate, I have time to spend with my family, I have time to play PlayStation, I have time to watch movies. I have lots of time in a sense that I'm not like stuck in my business in that sense. And in my business, I cover on the concept of not being fancy at all. So when you see this video here right now, like this is like just a wall, and that is like an iPhone doing this recording, it's non-fancy. If I have like some fancy studio and so on, and I'm out there teaching my audience like how you can build $1 million business empire with no employees and no fancy stuff and so on, no props and so on, and yet I'm doing all of those, then it sort of violates my own brand, right? So the thing here is that, right, is that all you need to do is focus on getting the results that you want to teach, and then your expertise will be built by its own in that sense. Then of course you have to learn the marketing methods, whether it's Facebook ads, Google AdWords, whatever marketing medium that you want to do, your web page and so on. I mean, that's like a whole different story. But overall, do you see where I'm coming from? It's that instead of asking the question like how can I sell my stuff, which what most people are doing, most marketers are focusing on. That's why they continue to buy courses after courses after courses, all that kind of stuff. Where in what I teach people is like how to get good in what you do and how to position yourself and attract the audience to you. So instead of trying to think of how to go and sell, build your brand with results. And that's how you build your $1 million business empire, right? With that said, this is Patricia. Have a great day ahead, and if you like this video, just let me know. Take care.